Okay, and now we're here. It's time for a new game. It's time for a new stream. I'm Felicia Rondo. That's Cluster over there.
Let's blast through at Sonic speed.
Okay, alright. But, yeah, this is Sonic Heroes. And, we're doing it now. We weren't sure that we weren't going to do it earlier. If you're watching our Sonic Goja 2 streams or VODs, you may have heard us plan to and then decide not to because it's so much. But then we streamed Shadow the Hedgehog in like 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
So actually we might just be fine. so yeah. Yeah.
I do want to point out that as this game is a lot, and this game does ask you to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds in bonus stages that are difficult.
Yes.
I've never done it,
Mm-hmm.
personally. We don't make any promises that we'll actually get to the true final boss of this game, because I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that a lot of people who played this game have probably never fought that boss.
Yes. And it's okay.
Yeah, they honestly made it too difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
But at the very least we hope to clear these first 4 stories altogether.
Yeah, the 4 teams here.
Mm-hmm. Starting with Sonic.
Hmm.
Here we go. And here we have another voice actor for Tails.
Going through different children.
Eventually they got Amy Pallant and life was sweet, but this is also cute. Just this little kiddo. Oh man, he's loving it. And there's Knuckles over there just chilling in the back there.
Mm-hmm. And then the tornado fucking crashed.
Autopilot. Probably.
We can hope for Tails' sake.
Oh,
Otherwise, he might have to sell off one of his many houses.
Oh man.
And he'll only have like 7 left.
Oh man, this is so rough. Oh, no, man. I was hoping to get like here, cause I'm. There we go.
Woohoo!
They didn't. The others didn't do it though. So. Sorry.
There was a whole power gate there to let you know that you wanted to be power.
I got turned around.
Okay. Yeah, this is Sonic Heroes, a very unique Sonic game.
Yeah.
As this is a Sonic game where you control 3 characters simultaneously. And you can switch between the different formations of them at will.
Mm-hmm. I went right into it, though. You saw that, right?
Yeah. So, the 3 formations are all color-coded, based on Team Sonic, even though those colors do not match any of the other teams at all.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes when you're the main character.
Yeah.
Speed formation is, basically what you expect from Sonic. You're nice and fast, and your buddies follow in behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do your homing attacks, your friends will follow along with you to help you deal more damage.
Yeah.
Which is important because, as you might have noticed so far already, oh dear. I don't know what happened there, but the game hated it.
It sure didn't like it.
As you may have already noticed, I don't know if you can go back.
Okay. Okay.
Enemies in this game have more health than in average Sonic games.
Hmm.
Even like the regular, grunt units can have like 3 health.
Yeah.
Which means that just Sonic alone isn't enough to take them out, and he needs Knuckles and Tails to also join in.
Hmm.
And of course, Knuckles, being the power type, can just fling his friends and do the 3 damage on his own.
Yeah. Hmm. Let's leave it aside.
Speed type characters also get the Lightspeed Dash, of course, which is activated by pressing B in this game.
Yeah.
X and Y are associated with, the formation changing.
Sonic's leveled up, so
also-
he's one-hitting them.
Yeah, because by default, your character starts at level, I guess, 0.
Hmm.
And by collecting those little balls, which are... Yeah. By collecting those little balls, which are apparently called, something. Power cores?
Something like that.
I'm sure it's in an instruction manual somewhere.
Yeah.
You can level up to level 1, 2, and finally 3. And I tried, in preparation for this stream,
Oh yeah.
to find documentation on, like, exactly what each level does. Couldn't.
Oh, man.
What I do know is that, flight-type characters by default, I think, can't do any damage with their little, attack, which is called Thundersuit. But as they level up, they actually get very strong and can eventually do a ton of damage. Because, of course, in flight formation, everybody stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
And you can fly with Tails, similar to how Tails would fly all solo.
Oh, hey, thanks, Ryan. I'll go
Oh.
fix that. Sorry.
Is the game also still set to...
I mean, I wouldn't have changed one without the other. Okay. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Yeah, the stream information for those of you watching the VOD was not updated, which happens. Just gotta fix it.
I'm still
and
getting used to this. I'm real sorry, y'all.
Don't apologize. I have seen streamers who have been streaming for years forget to do that.
Yeah.
So,
Sonic Heroes stream. What do we call this stream? Let's blast
I
through.
renamed them. I renamed them anyway when they go to YouTube.
Well, it's all good now, don't you know?
But yeah, flight type characters, they're in a stack, and they fly similar to how...
Aww. Poor Ryan.
They fly similarly to how Tails would in a regular game, though with, a little bit different mechanics. As he can go whee! And sort of
Yeah.
have a burst up, and there's a little flight gauge that appears, you can see.
If you're not moving anywhere in particular, just going up, then
Yeah, it's, I guess, horizontal movement that makes your flight gauge deplete. So that's a good tip, is that if you need to get up first, you can spend your up movement.
here we go.
This is a little car. I guess just to distract from what I was trying to say, game. These little cars appear every so often. In other areas, you can get hit while riding them.
Yeah.
And getting hit will actually make you lose members of your team. I forget in what order they fall off, but you gradually lose them. And your car gets worse as you go, because it doesn't have all your teamwork power.
Yeah.
Yeah, flight type characters, while not very combat focused at lower levels, like I said, become very strong at once they get to level 3. But before that, they are primarily just there to fight aerial enemies.
Thundershoot.
Yeah. Because even when a flight character at their base level, Thundersuit will stun enemies, so it can bring the flappers which are those little the most common flying enemy you find, down to ground level so that your other more powerful characters can finish them off. And at high levels, you just destroy them. That didn't work out, strangely.
I grew up with the PS2 version of this game, and that apparently is the buggiest version, so I'm very used to the game just not working out.
But yeah, I guess getting back to speed characters. Speed characters, in addition to having the light dash, they can also perform a tornado attack by pressing B in midair.
Yeah, let's demonstrate. Look at that tornado.
Yeah. Shadow and Sonic's, I think, are identical, but other characters have a few extra spins on them. Each of the teams is unique in their gameplay in several ways that we will talk about sort of as we go. That's Sonic, alright.
Yeah.
And in addition to becoming more powerful with your homing attacks as you level up, Sonic's homing attack at level 3 actually has the whirlwind power imbued into it.
Yeah.
This matters because your whirlwind, of course, it does stuff. They didn't just put it in for fun.
Yeah.
It can let you take shields off of enemies that have shields. You can sort of turn over, spin over very heavily armored enemies. And with the level 3 homing attack, you can just do that without needing to even activate your... It's all knuckles. Without even having to, activate your whirlwind attack. There's also poles you can go up with the whirlwind, we'll see later.
Yeah.
And then, of course, power characters, which we're seeing a fair amount of Knuckles here.
Look at that!
With his regular attacks, Hi, Sonic, that's not correct. You're supposed to be attached to Knuckles' fist. Okay, you fall under the ground. With his regular attacks, he equips his allies basically onto his gloves and attacks with them. And then if you jump them in the air, they dislodge and they spin around him into a little small bit of damage. But in the air, he can also throw them, which is generally the best attack.
Yeah, it keeps your distance too.
It's really precise. It keeps your distance. And of course, we collected a key earlier. If you get damaged at all in this game, you lose that key, and if you lose the key, you don't get to go to the bonus stage at the end of the level.
Which are mandatory for getting the final battle.
Yeah, so basically the game is split up into you do a stage 1 in a particular area, you do stage 2 in a particular area, and then you do a boss fight. There's not actually that many unique boss fights, but we'll see those as we come to them. And stage 1 is basically the bonus game is just there to get you extra lives, but stage 2 has the Chaos Emerald. Also, as you could see, here's the Team Blast, which we've had for a while.
Sorry.
It's fine. I mean, this is the first level. That's a screen clearing move that also has an added bonus effect. In Sonic's case, it allows him to use the light speed attack?
Yeah.
He can use it either by jumping and pressing B, I believe. What's up?
I wanted to demonstrate that once you're fully leveled up, you should still grab these because it gives you 500 points.
Ah, right.
I noticed that just now.
Okay. Well, feel free to interrupt me rather than wait.
Oh, that's good.
Because I'm gonna be. There's a lot of game mechanics that I want to go over.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, for Team Sonic, and yeah, as you can see, the wind attack's not very viable as a move except against enemies that are specifically vulnerable to it.
Yeah.
And that was a power-up that just gives you a Team Blast. But yeah, Team Sonic's ability lets Sonic use Lightspeed Dash. He can use it on his own, or if you launch him with Tails or Knuckles, then he will also use it and sort of be just generally more effective in combat. But as you can also see, That's only while the Team Blast gauge is yellow for a little while after the Team Blast is used. So it doesn't last for very long. I think the Team Sonic bonus effect is one of the weaker ones. We'll see the other bonus effects and how good they are later.
I went below. I didn't know this place existed.
Neat. Oh, that's where you were before.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Then I guess could you have flown
up
down there? And is that a shortcut?
That could be a shortcut.
But there's the end of the states. They have a fun little trio pose.
Yeah, so cool.
And we get rated. As you can see, you're scored based on your individual performance with each character, as well as time and rings.
Shoot, not my day.
And,
He said, "Not my day," like Kanemaru Junichi said. I was just talking about it earlier before the stream, Ryan. Ryan writes in chat, "This game is like my comfort food." Honestly, I was just talking earlier that this game is very much just a comfort place for me.
I played a ton of this game when I was younger. It's alongside of the Hedgehog, it was one of my first Sonic games, so definitely holds a special place in my heart. Here's the bonus stage, the regular one. You're ranked on points from picking up the balloons, which also give you your boost meter. And yeah, also, hey, you can boost. That would later become a very regular mechanic in the Sonic games.
Yeah.
You're also ranked on time and on how much boost meter you have at the end of the stage, and for every 10,000 points you get in the stage overall, you get a 1-up. And Ryan is offering a tip regarding bonus stages.
Oh, is it not to go on the ceiling, Ryan?
I've been told that tip a lot every time I look up how to get the Chaos Emeralds.
Is it don't go on the ceiling?
I have never intentionally gone on the ceiling.
If that is the advice, thank you for thinking to offer it. We're not busting your chops. We're busting the chops of the internet. Just so you know. Just so you know. Just so you know.
Never intended to go onto the ceiling. Oh, you missed, I guess, a spring there.
Yeah.
Huh?
But it worked out.
Yeah, and this is the first bonus stage. They don't matter all that much.
Power character, hold the B button.
Power character does let you get more orbs during the power character formation, but you don't go as fast.
Yeah.
With the speed character, almost 5.
Oh, well, we got
so
4.
tantalizingly close. 4 is still very good, so.
Can you give us more detail on that tip, like the pros and cons, like?
Yeah.
Because that does spread you out more.
Yeah, and it can let you get the bonuses, but you know, if you can manage better with the speed of the speed character, then that can let you get through faster, and that's very important for the second bonus stage for each zone.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just call them zones.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not quite zones, but like this game essentially follows the like multiple acts structure of classic Sonic games. While sticking with like the more modern sort of naming schemes of just like, oh, here's this level 2 and here's the name of the level.
Look at all those Eggman robots, Cluster. Eggman's robots are all of them.
And to finish up, also talking about the mechanics of power characters.
Yeah.
As you level up, your regular melee combo gets better.
William Bud lets the boost stay constant. That's not something I've observed in my playthrough.
I mean, you can hold it to make your boost constant, but it drains your meter, so you'll run out.
I mean, the thing is, like, I've noticed that when I press it like again afterward, I go faster than when I was holding it.
Overall, there's a lot of opinions I've seen, and a lot of varying opinions. So many people, wow, what a piece of rock.
It's all good.
So many people have so many like thoughts on what is the best way to handle the bonus states, and I've never been able to find any like actual overall agreement whenever I've looked up advice.
Yeah.
Other than don't go on the ceiling.
I'm just going by what I'm observing right now as I play this. Oh, that's a tip? Right. What's the tip, right? Hitting the button makes you faster. Ah. Hitting the button makes you faster. Alright.
But yeah, if you use your regular melee combo, just to show it off a bit. Oh, well, Tails got hit.
Melee combo.
Yeah, so it's got a bit of a boom there. But earlier, when Knuckles was level 3, you can keep going now. When Knuckles was level 3, it had an impressive volcano effect. And at level 2, it's like a little fire spread. Every power character has a different upgrade to the final hit of their like on-ground melee combo. And, you know, they vary in how they work, and therefore which one you might like better. I'm a big fan of Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Here's triangle jumping also. The other another trait that speed characters get.
Yes.
We'll keep listening to you, Ryan. We'll just also use our own sentiment, because that's how you should do things.
Not just in streaming or playing video games, but also in life.
Yeah. It's good to think things through yourself, and to also, you know, talk to your friends and, you know.
Whoa, so talk to your friends tonight.
We were applying this to advice on video games, but
yeah,
it's mostly a thing for just regular life.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this is the triangle dive, which is another. There are so many mechanics in this game.
Yeah,
This is another thing that the power characters can do. Basically, every character has some amount of special maneuverability that's just for them.
Just as I thought. Sonic knew there was one up there.
Yeah. Speed characters get the light dash and the triangle jump. Power characters get the dive that lets you float on updrafts. And flight characters, of course, fly.
Yeah.
And of course, as you know, Knuckles has been doing, power characters can break through obstacles. Those doors that Knuckles has been opening, only Knuckles can open. The rocks are big and tough, and only Knuckles can break through them. And the cages that the keys are contained in can also only be opened by power characters. So, you know, there's lots of reasons to be using. Went right in between.
This turtle is swimming with a block on his back.
Ryan is saying that SBO does not get the light dash, and I haven't played this game in a long time, so I would not be able to know that.
Yeah.
Still really would like my GameCube to be able to be used on my current TV, but modern TVs.
Mm-hmm. We'll get to that.
Yeah. But I will say for those cannons, you may notice that the cannon had all three TVs for all three formations. That's because you actually get a different route depending on the character formation. So this one clearly wants you to be speed instead. Speed and flight get different preset destinations, whereas power characters actually get to maneuver and pick where they want to go, which can be dangerous because that leaves room for user error.
Yep. Which
So-
I don't do it.
Yeah, I find that I usually tend to just do the speed character route, though I've noticed that you went for the flight character route.
Yeah. I don't know, Tails is like slower, and that makes me feel calmer. Ryan writes that SBO has the shuriken he can teleport to instead. The shuriken he can teleport to. Oh.
I wasn't aware you could teleport to it. Am I learning something new about this game?
Man, this game's so cool.
And like I said, it has so many mechanics. I'm just trying to talk about them all. Are those some false rings?
Yeah, yeah. Tails was
So,
without his friends long enough to have ring bombs.
Yeah, so an interesting thing that happens when you are, usually, it can happen with speed, but usually with flight or power. When you send your friends out, they will sometimes actually get hit by enemies and be briefly stunned, and that means that you're without them.
Yes.
For power characters, it's mostly just a bad thing, but if you're a flight type character, that actually lets you use the solo maneuver. Fire dunk. But yeah, Tails can throw a ring bomb,
Yeah.
which is a something that returned in Sonic 06 as his main form of attack in that game.
Okay.
Or does Tails just throw a bomb, or does he just throw out dummy rings? I forget.
He might throw dummy rings. I didn't see a bomb.
Yeah, and it might be that the bomb was then added for. Does Bruce throw a dummy ring bomb in this game?
She might. Well, we're gonna find out. We're playing the game now.
Yeah, and there are parts of the game where you do just control characters solo, so you can better see how the flight characters act in those situations. Then it's kind of hard to manufacture a situation where your friends get hurt.
Yeah.
The game usually doesn't split them up. It's only in special circumstances or, you know, when certain very not common events occur.
Yes.
Like, you've seen how often Thundersuit gets sent out, and usually Sonic and Knuckles come right back. Those little triple springs, generally it feels the intent is that you run into the center one as a power character, and since your friends are to your side, they'll hit the other two.
Yeah.
Felicia doesn't like to do that.
No. I might just focus on flight characters here, especially since my priority is not to get hit.
And yeah, with flight characters, you have a very long range attack. Triangle jump.
Yeah. Let's just oh man, Sonic.
And yeah, well, and the thing is, like I mentioned, you know, flight characters, their combat abilities start off very, very weak. But I just feel like they're the strongest in combat once they hit level 3.
Yeah.
Also, when you hit a checkpoint in this game, whoever the leader is gets a level.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. God, fuck. I made it so far.
You also have a barrier, and I believe if you get hit with a barrier, you don't lose the key.
Yeah. Like, no, not Buddy. No.
There's 3 of them now.
Ah!
He's falling.
Okay, well, we did it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay.
Sonic did not get a lot of score that time.
No. What did he say?
A bit tough, I think.
Okay. I thought he said a big toe.
A bit tough.
Okay. Oh, man.
Yeah, I could honestly use subtitles on those, even though they're in English this time.
Yeah.
And, time for Special Stage Act 1 Emerald Challenge. You want to get to the Emerald before it gets to the end of the track.
Yes.
If you can get it right away,
Good deal.
Because, if it gets away from you, you're going to have a hard time.
Yeah.
You get more points for doing quicker, and just like before, every 10,000 points gets you 1 up, but more importantly, if you get all 7 emeralds, you can actually get the final ending.
Yes.
The true ending of the game, which I've never done.
what we hope to do here.
Yeah, no promises.
All right. Oh man,
We got the first boss.
I think Eggman's got that backwards. Actually.
Here we've got the Egg Hawk. Big
Yeah,
ol',
Tails.
bird-shaped VTOL aircraft with a bunch of cannons on it. During the rotary attack, that's when he's vulnerable to damage. I think they recommend that Knuckles hits him.
I was doing
Of
that
course
yesterday when I was doing a test of this game, and I kept getting hit when I was in the air.
If you just didn't get hit, then you wouldn't have gotten hit.
You're right.
Yeah. Knuckles is also just leveled up, so he'll should be doing more damage. Tails is not leveled up, so he will be doing very little damage.
Yeah.
Handily, because you are a unit of 3, when you lose rings, you know, your friends can pick them back up for you.
See, I'm very vulnerable when I'm Knuckles. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there.
Oh, Team Blast.
Alright, let's go.
Woo!
Alright.
Alright, well, without either of his rotors, he should be less able to hurt you.
Yeah.
It's definitely been a while, so I've forgotten how I tended to fight this boss.
Yeah.
You can, of course, homing attack it while you're in this phase, but it does fire bullets at you. And since Sonic hasn't leveled up, these flappers are taking quite a bit of damage. But Tails is level 2 now, so that's good. Oh yeah, he's doing a lot more damage now that he's leveled up.
Okay. There he goes. There he goes.
So I guess you really want to just get your levels up in that boss fight before you start to really do damage.
Amazing machine, but not amazing enough.
Thank you, Tails.
Oh,
Man, we're getting so much commentary from Tails. So the Tails commentary track here.
Here we have the third stage, which is basically the first act of the second zone.
Looks like Eggman escaped into the city.
Eggman's robots are taking control of everything.
Let's find Eggman and show him the real
Oh, this
power of
kid.
teamwork.
This kid.
This must be an automated energy plant.
Energy plant? So that's energy flowing through those red pipes. Yeah.
I'm being propelled forward. Now I can keep up with Sonic.
As you can see from Tails, definitely keeping up.
Now I can take out my Sonic. Look, Sonic can keep up with you.
The models in this game are fun. They're definitely not as refined.
You know, I just try to not be a shallow person who only wants models. I like people for their personality, actually.
Here's the turtle robots. You flip them over, and their exposed underbellies are defenseless.
Yeah.
You can damage them without flipping them over, but they will sort of like scrunch up and sort of
Yeah.
turtle up, and then they become indestructible. So you have to flip them over at that point. It's usually easy to just start by flipping them over.
Yeah.
But definitely, once you have a higher level power characters, you can usually just finish them up without without them even getting a chance to turtle up. And same with like higher level power, at least for the green turtles. There are strong gold turtles, and they have more health. Because of course, enemies having health and all that is just a big part of this game. There's a much larger focus on combat, and it's not terribly difficult if you are leveled. But of course, if you fall off the stage and die, and then you lose all your levels. And also, your team blast fills up very quickly.
Yeah! Alright, got all of it this time.
Nice. And yeah, the little monitors displaying the names of the formations basically are there to act as hints for what to do. And then sometimes there are just the gates that automatically do it. That doesn't break when you go through it.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Yeah. Another trait of power characters that I find very fun is that I think it happens after you've leveled, but your friends will actually automatically homing attack if you are just playing as the power character.
Yeah. I think I noticed it happening even before I leveled up yesterday, but
Okay. And it maybe it's free. I remember there was, I don't remember if it was me observing it or me once upon a time finding some documentation.
That's one level anyway, and they're already just going to town.
Yeah. But yeah, that is a cool trait that the power type characters get, whether it's supposed to levels or not. Again, I looked, I tried.
Yeah, you tried.
I couldn't find any documentation about the levels of this game. I just kept finding, number one, I kept finding stuff about like the stages, because those are also called levels in common video game parlance.
Right.
But then like I looked up specifically the power cores. I looked up on multiple fan wikis. It was all very vague. I just don't know why there's no info more on this. And like I assume someone's compiled it somewhere, but I just don't know where to find it. And I determined that it was not worth my trouble after trying for, a little bit.
Yeah. You got a walker.
Yeah, I think Knuckles got the one on the left. And yeah, Sonic is level 3. And yeah, those... And actually, Sonic automatically homing attacked there, and actually took the shield off of the enemy.
I pressed the B button there.
No, but the enemy lost the shield before you did that. It flew out of their hands when Sonic hit them when you were playing as Knuckles. I witnessed it. And this pole, normally you do this to do it. But if you're level 3, you can also homing attack the pole, and because you have the wind power associated with your homing attack, it also does it there, which can be not quite what you want, potentially.
Yeah.
And you can see there's a whole, like, windy aura around you when you homing attack at level 3.
Yeah.
And there's just, like, trails of rings that can help you get shortcuts and... button. This is definitely a very interesting game. Okay, you got there. Knuckles got there. Definitely there's a lot of animation stuff to handle when you got these 3 characters all going at once.
Yeah.
But thankfully, the game only concerns itself mechanically with, for the most part, the leader.
Yeah.
So it's okay when you're... Whoa, dear! Also, yeah, the B button does a lot of things in this game. Hang on.
Come on. There we go. So I could homing attack this and it would probably work, but if it doesn't, I'll be going right over into the abyss, so I'm just gonna do B button just to be safe for my sake.
Yeah. Yeah. Light dash, tornado, And also, it's not something I've used much in this game, or any game. I don't use it much. But the spin dash, I believe, is also in this game.
It is. It is. I've been using it every
When
now
you're
and then.
speed to it. Oh, there's cars. Oh, look at all these cars.
Look at all those cars.
Yeah, and like, yeah, we have another 3 things in a row, so that if you're in power formation, it should hopefully just work, and you'd get all those boxes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something I did want to talk about. Just like, the game is very much designed that you can go through it using the different formations, and of course here you used a lot of speed, so you got a lot of points with Sonic, and it's neat that you can see like who you got points with. And you got a very better time bonus this time.
Too easy.
There's a bee.
There
There you go.
Feeling good. Feeling good.
This is a game that has a lot of forward momentum, as you might be able to tell from the fact that the stages have been happening, and not so much cutscenes.
Yes.
This is not a very plot-heavy game.
No.
It's part of why also we were, just going to Shadow the Hedgehog, which was a lot more story-focused.
Ooh.
This game is much more lighthearted compared to, the games that sandwich in between. Oh, I wouldn't even try to go for those if you miss the spring. Definitely, very much experienced just the end result of being in the air in these stages. You go slow when you are in the air. But here you are going fast because you are on the ground. And it is difficult to go fast because you cannot control yourself. Here's the part where the Chow throw things at you. There's a dark Chow and a neutral Chow. Presumably it's the dark Chow throwing the spiky ones.
We don't know.
Pose, which also turns your camera around. Because that's what you want.
All the time, baby. Alright.
So yeah, we've beaten a fair number of stages, and we've not been streaming for too long.
Yeah.
The game moves along at a pretty good clip. It's just that, there are 14 regular levels and 7 boss fights for every team, as I recall. And again, there are not that many unique boss fights. Yeah, I guess we should probably talk also just about, like, what it means to be playing as Team Sonic in this game.
Yeah.
Because Team Sonic, Omatao is on the menus if you want to talk to them. And Omatao would let you know that Team Sonic is basically the regular mode difficulty. Team Rose is basically easy mode, I believe described as, like, for those who are unfamiliar with action games, that sort of terminology they like to use.
Which is the decision. Just having the team comprised of two little girls and an old man be the easy mode team.
It definitely says a few things. But yeah, Team Rose is basically, their stages are the same as what Team Sonic gets, but they have their goal rings appear earlier in the stage, so they basically just get shorter versions of Team Sonic stages with easier enemies.
Which some people prefer.
And of course, I think it's fair to say that Big is the power character that controls the most differently from the rest. He has a very unique kind of combat style, and he actually, for his aerial attack, has a belly flop, which is very fun. You can like do
Yeah.
basically repeated ground pounding.
Yeah, it's great.
Whereas every other power character has some version of what Knuckles does with throwing the characters as for their midair attack.
I want to level up next.
Well, Sonic doesn't have any levels, so... And, gosh, so yeah, there's a lot of alternate paths. These balloons are handy because they have flight in them. Keep getting the balloons, and you can fly for more than you would be able to normally. And then get a Tails level.
Yeah.
So, Tails is all powered up now. Yeah, that means those electrical flappers, which are normally a bit of a pain, much less of a pain.
Yes.
A thing that will happen is that when you are using Thunder Suit to like suit your enemies at the electrical flappers that suit electricity under them, sometimes your buddies will get stunned, and then you can't switch to them until they're unstunned. You are not level 3, so you can't do that. But if they're stunned, you can't switch to them, and since Tails doesn't really do damage at low levels, it can be difficult.
Yeah.
Because you might stun the electrical flapper, but then can't finish it off because, you're trying to switch to Knuckles, but Knuckles is down.
Yeah.
I think Knuckles would recover before the flapper would, but, it's still a difficulty. B also makes you go faster on rails. That's one of the many things the B button does. Here's a little target.
Got it.
That gave you some points.
Oh man.
Yeah, and there's a problem with trying to attack them. That lightning will just hit you.
Even though I got like a really good amount of air there.
Yeah. They're very dangerous enemies. Definitely want to use a fight character to take them out. Even more so than most. These flappers are also green, but they of course have guns on them.
Yeah.
And yes, I've been calling them by their official name.
Flappers.
You might think of them as just aerial egg pawns if you don't know their official name is flappers.
I thought of them as
Because they don't
jerks.
They don't flap. They've got little turbines. They're like little helicopter fellers, but they are called flappers.
Okay.
Yeah. They also don't dance for your amusement. So
Man.
just a very inaccurate name all around.
Yeah. Alright.
And Metropolis is a neat state.
Yeah.
There's no specific information about what's up with this city, but it's here.
Oh.
And Eggman has at least made efforts to try and take it over. Which is no good.
You don't want that.
Yeah, there's a key back there.
I'll get that.
Yeah, 'cause we might be able to get another emerald.
It's a possibility.
We are going to make an effort to. I say we. I'm not playing.
It's all good.
I'm in a different country.
Yeah.
Flight characters can get rid of these fireballs safely. Which is good, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of fireballs. It's but why are there so many fireballs? And of course if you get hit, you lose your key, so it's you don't want to get hit.
Something interesting here is you can see where they are from below, and then move accordingly.
Yeah. Which is helpful, because otherwise you just get hit.
Yeah.
For this one, you stay in the center. You're all good.
Oh,
It turtled up.
more like it fucked up because I beat it. So there.
Very good. Very good. Now, old TV lets you know that speed is the answer here. not always clear to me, like, when it's time for just a TV and when it's time for, like, a change gate.
Yeah.
Like, I guess the change gates are probably used when it's, like, more time intensive. Like, it is a fast part. Here's a change gate so that you will be in the right formation in time. There's another key, which is good in case you missed the last key or got hit. The floating is handy. It is reminiscent, of course, of the floating mechanics that you got with the mech characters in the adventure games. Everybody's all fully leveled, so that's good. You can speed up through those for no particular benefit.
Yeah.
Then you just fall back down. But you got to feel cool for half a moment.
For half a moment. Some people don't get to feel cool ever.
Some more flappers. I like the little goggles they have. Because, yeah, it's so normal nowadays to see egg pawns and flappers.
Yeah.
Especially egg pawns, but, like, this is, of course, Sonic Heroes, the game that debuted these, enemy designs.
Yeah.
And, you know, that it's interesting, because, like, they've truly become, like, you know, the Goomba of Sonic, the iconic, weak, low-tier enemy that you just see a bunch of.
Yeah.
The egg pawns. Not so much the flappers. They appear, but, you know, they're
the
no
paratroopers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, back before Sonic Heroes,
They weren't a thing.
there was no such thing. You know, you got all the animal-themed badniks and all that. And, like, that was what the iconic enemy was for Robotnik, was just his animal minions. And they definitely still sew up. You know, you still see Motobugs, you still see,
It's the third key you found.
the Buzz Bombers. For some reason, my brain just keeps remembering specifically Beaten, the Japanese name for Buzz Bomber.
Aww.
I think it's because it's a bee,
Yeah.
and it has bee in the name.
Yeah. Tails was not coming. Just
Yeah. Oh dear. Also, as you can see, the energy follows you. So, the faster you get away from it, the faster it pursues you.
Well, it's done now, and we have the
always
key
tense.
still. We have the key still, so let's get another emerald.
Alright.
As best as we can. Okay. Alright.
I've just been talking a lot about mechanics this time.
Yeah.
Because this game has a lot of them. Get that shot.
Good old Tails.
Good, also, not old, but young Tails.
Yeah, yeah.
So small, and he sounds so small.
Yeah. Special stage, Act 2.
Don't say anything to me, though, Ryan. It's all Felisa.
Doing my best here. Doing my best.
You're doing good.
Alright, that's an emerald.
Yeah. I like that the emerald stages, if you just get it right quick, then it's just like, okay, it's done. Don't
worry about it. Yeah.
Definitely, I think preferable to like how long special stages could go on in the older games.
Yeah.
Because like you have to do very well for a long time, and so that's nice.
Darling Sonic, what are you doing here? Sonic, this time there's no way out of there.
Imagine just getting this game and you're like, okay, I'll play Sonic first. Who's this rabbit? Why is she part of Amy's posse?
You're mine.
Yeah, though I guess in North America, Sonic X was already airing when this game came out. So there's a good chance that plenty of people already knew about Cream, at least in English. Whoa.
Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool.
Alright, you have lost almost all of your team. So these are the rival battles
Yeah.
for this game.
This time you're mine. I'll do my best.
I'm aware there's like a rock, paper, scissors element where different types are good against different other formations.
Knuckles just says, "Are you playing with that girl's heart, Sonic?"
Ah. Only Amy is left. I think maybe power is good against speed?
All right.
Yay!
Okay. Alright. Cool, cool.
I just button mass in the rival stages of this game.
We're in a bit of a rush.
But Knuckles respects you, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
He'll give you the love you need. Nux Amy. Nux Amy.
That's definitely a rare sip. You don't see much of that one.
Yeah, even though it's all right there. You know who Amy's with in Sonic Lost World? Not Sonic. You know who she is with? Knuckles.
That easy. What is
Oh, that game.
You know, in Sonic Forces, they're the ones leading the resistance. Knuckles and Amy facing the world.
We only have 24 hours?
What?
We haven't even done half the stages and we used up 2/3 of our time?
pretty cool?
Yeah, cool. I mean, I love gambling. Oh man. All right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Hmm.
Look, those are Eggman's Playboy bunnies.
Yeah, here we have not just the debut of Egg Pawns, but the debut of themed Egg Pawns, which would of course make a return in definitely in colors. I don't know if themed Egg Pawns returned before colors though. But I love how much personality Egg Pawns get. They got like the little bright exclamation points when they notice you, and they just sort of waddle around with their guns.
So fun.
They're very like clumsy and very charming.
Oh yeah, Ryan wrote in chat, Nux Amy, the best ship, Ryan's only ship. That's right. True believers will know.
A clear falsehood, but I appreciate it, you Ryan.
Everyone knows if you spend like even a moment on Ryan's Twitter page, you'll just be inundated with the most primo Nux Amy content that you've seen in your life.
And here we have
Oh lord. Okay, gotta get up there.
yeah, there's lots of gambling to be done here. There's slot machines, there's pinball.
I don't want to do any. Oh no.
Oh, you got a 1-up.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, so-
Oh man, now I want to keep playing. Oh.
Now, something you might notice that Sonic and Knuckles are still around and also on the board active here.
Yeah.
If they fall off though, then they'll get like marked out the same way they did during the rival battle. And if you get knocked off the edge while there's still a character for you to play as, you'll automatically switch to them wherever they are on the board. And you can of course switch to them manually. See now, Sonic, where is Knuckles?
Hey guys.
Knuckles is down here.
Is this good?
Alright,
Is this
alright.
good? Is this good?
Maybe, maybe.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes, thank you, Knuckles! Thank you! Ah!
awesome. Yeah, Felisa not a big fan of casino area.
They're not, it doesn't like me.
I love this part.
Nice.
Earlier we were seeing those stone seals that can break apart with damage. But these metal shields do not break, and so the only way to remove them is by using the wind attack. Or a level 3 homing attack, of course.
Yes.
It's time for... Is this one craps?
I don't know.
That
Always sounds mean.
Well, it's because I got crap suit.
Yeah, I like it. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, the music. The music is what I'm going through right now. Oh,
I
Lord,
love the music
Lord,
in this stage.
Lord. It's really good. It's really good. I love this music. Oh god. Oh god. Yep. Yes, thank you, Knuckles. Knuckles is the gambling champ.
I think the different characters might control differently on the board. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that. You can quote me on different things I'm more sure about.
Leave it to me.
So I'm pretty sure I know where to go from here. So
Let's go.
no.
Let's get in there.
Go. Thank you, Tills. Thank you, Tills.
Woohoo! And is that a golden turtle I spotted?
It sure is.
Alright, first time seeing the golden turtle.
Oh lord, that could have gotten me.
Mm-hmm.
Please, please.
There's an amount of homing when you use your whirlwind attack, which doesn't necessarily home onto the thing you want to be looking at.
And then I could have gotten hit and lost my key.
Mm-hmm. And these handles are tall, so you need a full stack.
Yeah, full stack.
That will steal your ally. Don't let it. I believe the regular silver ones will just steal them for a bit, but there's also gold ones that will just take them away.
Let's go.
And then they're gone. So, you know.
No!
Ah. Oh yeah, it's took Knuckles, so now you can't use Knuckles' abilities. Which is very unfortunate.
Oh lord. Well,
Be my lucky day.
couldn't agree more, Tails. Could not agree more.
Let's go.
This game is very fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess I'm more just going to talk about like the environment around this game rather than the game itself because in terms of story,
There's just not a lot going on, and that's okay. But that's just how it is.
It's a lighthearted, simple, fun game that's meant to be simple and fun. Because yeah, this game introduced well, one. Okay, so it didn't introduce. So, Cream the Rabbit was made for this game.
Yeah.
But ahead of this game coming out, she was put into Sonic Advance 2, I believe, was where she made her initial debut.
Yes.
And she was also put into the Sonic X anime.
Oh my god!
Oh, the lasers! Oh,
That's not fair,
cool.
though. That's not fair. That's not fair, and I don't appreciate it at all.
No. Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's unfair.
Yeah, I mentioned that Sonic X came out before this game in North America, but of course in Japan, this game came out while Sonic X was airing. In fact, the Chaotix, actually, their episode, as I recall, in Japan, it came out the day of Sonic Heroes airing. Because, of course, the Chaotix, not new characters, but new to modernity. They got redesigns. It's just the same way as the cast that came to Sonic Adventure got redesigns. And they got like a whole new role in the story, being detectives, rather than being vaguely friends of Knuckles.
If I could get by through life, pay the bills, just with the resume of friend of Knuckles, I'd do it.
But unfortunately, that does not pay the bills, and that's why you gotta turn to detective work.
Yeah.
Which also doesn't pay the bills.
It's been a hard life for the Chaotix.
But that's why we love them. They're the everyman heroes. I think this one you want to go to the bottom,
Alright.
even though you've been wanting to go to the top in all the other times.
Well, all
This
my
time
friends
we
are
did a
dead.
trick, yeah. Oh.
Well, I'm glad this wasn't an Emerald Challenge level.
Yes.
So I'm gonna
and
need that.
You
That
don't
key.
need to get the non-emerald ones.
Mhm.
And also, very handily, as you play through the game, you actually unlock the ability to do a stage select.
Yeah.
Not my day.
Ryan writes in chat, Charmy's college fund is a jar on top of their fridge. Yeah, that's true.
And,
Vector wants a better life for Charmy.
yeah. If you stage select and then in stage select get the key, that also counts, and you can get the emeralds that way.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it all in one go.
It would just be fun if I did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, get as many as we can. Ryan, you're just writing sad things. It's okay.
Ryan writes in chat, just for posterity, when I'm watching the VOD later, Charmy offers SB and Vector the chance to use it to pay bills, but they want him to get an education. Oh, they're detectives you want on your side.
Be careful here, because you can break the glass before you mean to, and you might miss the key. So are you doing this on purpose for funsies, or is the game just not letting you do the third hit?
Yeah, it was not letting me do the third hit, actually.
Okay, thank you.
It was interesting.
Good.
It was interesting. I
Alright,
was learning
I assume it was because of the lip of the glass, like messing up
something
the
like
animation.
that. Could be. Okay.
Oh right, these are metal.
Yeah, so Sonic can't.
Sonic
fuck
cannot
them.
hurt them. Tails noticeably as he levels up can actually break through and damage the metal enemies. But I don't think Sonic ever can, if I remember. There's a lot of mechanics in this game, so I might be wrong.
Ryan writes in chat, this is why Sonic needs a Bulma character, someone who keeps everyone on track and has the bankroll to fund their lifestyle. That's
Like
Tails!
And all of his many
Ryan!
properties.
That's why we have Tails and his many properties!
And yeah, time for bingo.
Bingo!
The more bingos you
Bingo!
get, the more rings you get. And yeah, it works as bingo rules, so the more lines you click. Oh no, the 9. Oh, I always try to get as much bingo as I can, even when I'm not doing the chaotics level.
Yeah. Enough sad things. We're in Bingo Highway now. The least sad place on Earth. That's its slogan. Eggman built it. He was like, "It's Bingo Highway, the least sad place on Earth." It's not the happiest, just the least sad.
That sounded a lot like your Lex Luthor voice.
Greatest criminal mind of our time.
You know, I think they'd get along briefly. Just like the best villain team-ups.
Yeah.
Getting along briefly. Right, I was gonna say, I feel like a trick I use on Bingo Highway, and I don't remember how I do it, is that I deliberately keep a character back, like I keep them from getting onto the track,
I see.
so I can go down, get numbers, switch to them, and then go down with them.
That's interesting. If I knew how to
Yeah.
do that, I would
I've
do that.
definitely done it on some of the boards where it's just like you enter in through a tube and like you can sort of keep the game from making all of your characters in, because once you're on the like the gambling tracks, your characters sort of split apart. I don't know what you're.
It's not a me thing. It's not a me thing. I'll have y'all
Switch?
know. I'm trying. Here we go. Thanks, Knuckles in Tails formation.
Was it because you were Tails and the game was trying to make you stack on top of each other?
I have no idea. That was just very concerning. The whole time it was happening.
Ryan in chat says, "Oh, I'm writing a Superman Sonic crossover now. All the pieces are in my head. I just need to organize them."
Hell yeah.
I'll take care of them.
I'll take care of them.
Invincibility. Now you can just fuck them up and not worry because they can't hurt you.
You can't do shit to me.
They can't do shit to you.
Shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think sealed enemies can still be damaged if you hit them from behind, or just from the top if they're not having their shield out. But they're very good at like bringing their shield up and preventing damage, and I think from the front they don't get hurt. I see that Tails and Knuckles immediately died somehow,
Thanks, guys.
so be very careful. I focus just on getting to the end and not focusing on bingos, because
Do my best here.
Yeah.
Do my best.
alright. Not enough momentum.
Nope.
I think there often isn't enough momentum to do that.
Often, very often.
But for that one...
That one, yeah. Oh, God.
Alright. Alright, is this one we need to go to the top 4 or the bottom? And yeah, Ryan confirms that hitting the sealed enemies from the back will go around their shields, as it logically would. Alright, this one looks like you need to be to the bottom. Because
You
there's
hit
no
them from the
passage
back.
lane.
Their protection doesn't really work. Ryan, this is stream chat. Let's keep our heads out of the gutter here. Badumtish.
You are a very silly human.
Silly, and you love me.
Yeah, I do. We're going to be wed and engaged, and we're engaged to be married.
Yes.
That's a little bit silly fact for you.
Yeah. They're gonna marry me.
Yeah. Knuckles.
In case that what in chat from Ryan is because they didn't get the joke. I was joking that you were talking about condoms. That was my joke. Clearly, you weren't talking about that, but I, in my buffoonery, thought that that would be a fun joke to make on our stream of Sonic Heroes.
And we're not even doing Team Dark yet. Ryan, don't worry. Not only was it not an intentional dirty joke, it was a very forced stretch of making it dirty on Felice's part.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you're all good. You're all good, Ryan. You're all good.
Yeah.
We're all good here.
Yeah, some of these boxes, in particular, I think the metal ones, which only Knuckles can break.
They look like gun property.
They're just like the reinforced boxes from SA2 that, again, Knuckles can
Knuckles
break.
can break, yeah.
But this time, Knuckles does not even need a power-up. He just needs his friends.
He's gotten stronger. War continuity.
He's physically picking his friends up and bashing their faces against the boxes, so, you know.
War continuity.
That's a spring.
It'll-
You can hit it from underneath. Wee!
Wee!
Ruse is the one who says we're up, right?
Yeah.
You went back and forth a lot, which is a mistake.
Sorry.
No, I'm just, letting Sat know also. Because yeah, if you try to go back to that spring, okay, here, if you do something here, you can like manipulate it so that one of your characters remains behind. I don't remember how I do it.
Good to not know.
I think you might have done it though.
Oh!
I think it might just happen.
Oh! I'll check if I need it.
Yeah, it looks like Tails and Knuckles have not joined you, because we would have seen them on the board. That should also mean that if you do fall off, you will lose your progress, but you will be safe and Sonic will return to you, because it'll bring you back to Tails or Knuckles, back at where they're stuck near the path.
Yeah, huh?
Leave it to me.
Okay,
Yep.
like that.
I think it might be being in Speed Formation that does it.
Well,
Oh, I think they joined you this time, so be careful.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, because in Speed Formation they trail behind you, and so I think that might do it. It's definitely been a bit. I love this game, though. And I like the stage. I played this so much of just bingo time. Oh, that's a yes.
I was holding
Bingo.
left, just to be clear. I was not
And you
thinking
went
that as
left.
close as it was.
Oh, no. I mean, I played the game, so I know how it controls. Ryan writes, between this game and Double Dash, 2003 to 2004 was a very teamwork-focused period.
Oh. Bingo.
Bingo!
Bingo! Oh man, look at our rings though. Look at our rings though.
You can get so many rings with your bingos.
Alright.
I believe we're heading to another bingo, because I see a blank bingo board that hasn't been filled in yet.
Oh,
Or
oh
maybe we're
shit.
just heading to the end. Alright, I think it'll just, it just sends you back up.
Okay,
You
cool.
could still fall out and die, but yeah, I think you want to go from below. So you want to break those barriers and then get there. I think you can get around them technically, but it's probably easier to just smack your face into the flippers and then into the...
trying.
Pinball.
I'm trying.
Oh, Sonic
These-
Spinball.
These pinball physics, y'all. I don't like those.
I hear Sonic fans talking about them a lot. I can never decipher what they mean.
Yes!
Ooh, another one up.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that... Hey guys! Hey!
Oh, if you briefly were on the track, everyone came in and spawned here.
Yeah! It's okay! So here, Bingo Highway is a difficult special stage?
I don't know if it's specifically difficult, I just know that I tried over and over and over and could never get this specific Chaos Emerald.
Okay. So if I can get this, we're gonna be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, because I've gotten... can't remember if I got 4 emeralds total and got 2 of them after this, or 3 emeralds total and only got 1. But I think I got 4 emeralds, so... But I couldn't get this one. And, because I had the first 2,
Let's do our best.
I was just stuck here, trying to do it. And it's the
Alright.
yellow one.
Leave it to me.
Oh man. Oh man. Okay.
Ooh, you did it! Oh, you're much better at these than I am.
Just do my best here. Do my best here.
Alright, and that's one of those emeralds that has some significance to its color.
Yeah.
Because while it was, of course, a fake emerald,
Mm-hmm.
a duplicate, the yellow emerald is one that Sonic used to perform Chaos Control.
Yeah.
For the first and last time.
Yeah. Phil should just make another artificial Chaos Emerald. That'd be cool.
I would like, honestly, for those to come back in some degree. You can do some interesting things, I think.
Robot Carnival, let's go!
Here is another boss fight. It's an enemy rush. It's It's a series of regular enemies. Which is neat, though kind of underwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you got everybody coming all at once,
Yeah.
works good.
Too cool.
Oh, you got some metal ones.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I think Tails is too weak. He's only a level 1 baby.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Oh, and there's your Team Blast.
Mm-hmm.
For whenever is the best time to use that, because I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I sure don't. Mm-hmm.
Looks like there's a bunch of them. Come and get some.
We won't give up so easily, Eggman.
Yeah, that looked like a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Sealeds, and oh, those ones drop bombs.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
And now when Tails swings Sonic, he'll be more powerful.
Please.
And by more powerful, I mean he just goes straight up into the air and doesn't lock onto the enemies at all.
Just good stuff here.
Maybe when Knuckles throws him, it's a bit more reliable. I don't know.
No idea.
But yeah, other characters, other teams have better bonus effects for their Team Blasts. I feel like Team Sonic's is kind of underwhelming,
Yeah.
mostly because it is a little finicky.
Oh god.
Turtles. Sonic is level 3 though, so does a lot of damage with his homing attack, and can flip them over if they turtle up. Yeah, see that one was turtled up and got flipped right over. Alright.
Still have rings, still have rings.
Yeah, because there's not really an opportunity to get more rings.
And it's not a big deal if we get hit here, because there's no keys.
Yeah. Alright, Tails is level 3. But... Oh, you had another Team Blast.
Yeah.
It is notable that I think once an enemy gets stunned, Tails can't damage them again until they're unstunned.
Got nothing left?
Keep 'em coming.
Just warming up.
Oh.
Ooh. Maybe this could be a time for Knuckles or Sonic instead, because they have a lot of seals, and a lot of them are metal.
Mm-hmm. Don't like the game mechanic where, oh god, alright. Where I homing attack into the weapon.
Yeah, I think maybe Knuckles is the preference there, because if you can just hit them, you can probably one-shot them at level 3. And at the very least, you might be able to thin their numbers so that Sonic would have an easier time.
Yeah. I have lots of
Robot
lives. This should be-
Carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be able to take care of this. It's just going to be very, very tedious.
Yeah, it's a longer just string of enemies than I remembered.
That was great. Leave it to me.
Ah, nice. Tails level 2, so that went way smoother.
Yeah.
And you got Team Blast for when that's needed. Definitely not for just 4 flappers.
We won't give up so easily, Eggman.
They're everywhere.
Definitely the fact that, you know, when you're using Knuckles and Tails' moves to send your allies out, the fact that they count to, like, grab the level up orbs is very helpful. I think you're doing the light attack.
That was completely by
So that's-
accident and very jarring.
So that's how that's supposed to work. I guess that's pretty cool. However, you did that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's not working.
You're not level 3 yet. Yeah, Knuckles can take out most of them. And then Sonic can handle the last one. Yeah. The fact that your which orbs you get is a bit random does mean that your strategy won't necessarily be the same from round to round. Also, Tails, please stop locking onto the spring. There are enemies.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think these guys were the ones. No, we can take care of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably want your Team Blast for all those guys with the shields and the guns.
Yeah, I'll save it for that. Strategy.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's
for
definitely
teachery.
easier when you, there's the shield gone.
Mm-hmm.
Keep 'em coming.
I'm just warming up.
Yeah, this seems like a good time. This just seems like a kind of difficult for Mason.
Yeah.
And,
Don't get too excited, boys. Those were the easy ones.
Those are the
I love
easy
that
ones.
line.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right.
I've got no time to waste on these pests.
That sure is a line you can also say, Sonic.
There's lots of little ranking quotes in this game. All sorts of different characters, different contexts, and it's time for Rail Canyon.
Sonic, we only have 2 more minutes.
How much time's left?
He's running, just
Give it all you got. Full speed ahead.
We don't have a lot of time at all. We have a lot of stages to get through. I don't know why so much of the 3 days is already gone when there's more levels.
We bingoed for fucking 12 hours.
What a view.
And like there's still this is Rail Canyon area, then there's the forest, and then there's the castle, and then there's the fun. There's so much left. I don't know why so much of it is just in the one day when we were given 3. How stressful. They recommend power, so you have one person on each rail, and it looks cool.
Put that in the
Yeah,
trailer.
lots of rail grinding here, which I am all for because I love rail grinding.
As someone who grew up with the PS2 version of the game, it did mess up a lot with the rail grinding. Damn it! Damn it!
Well, it was just the first key, so as long as you find the later keys. Yeah, there's neat mechanics here where there are rails made of light, and you can hit switches to switch them from being blue and red, and they have different paths.
Out all the tricks.
Here we have Knuckles on the yellow rail. You know,
Well,
where
if
Knuckles
you'll-
goes.
If you'll notice, Sonic started on the yellow rail earlier.
I don't know why those rails are in that order when it's very unlikely that all the correct characters will be on their correct color. Got some levels.
I think we can use that portable lift if we use speed boost.
Yeah, what's in this barrel?
You already had a Team Blast. Okay.
They honestly, Team Blast is definitely one of those mechanics where it's like I always feel like I save it too much and don't use it enough, but I also feel like I don't need it. It's like the special move in a Muso game. Like, yeah, I do tend to spend a lot of time with just a full bar running around, but it's like, I mean, I can just beat all the enemies though.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I don't need it, so I don't use it.
We're all on different rails now. Oh god.
Spiky train.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Yeah, little hops.
Any keys here, or no? It's the first part anyway.
Yeah.
Got a good amount of lives.
So yeah, Team Sonic is very much the baseline for how the game works.
I can do this now. Look.
Put Knuckles down, put Sonic down, and now you can use your solo attack. Okay, yeah, it is just
Wiggle.
rings in this game.
Rings.
Yeah,
Rings.
as you can see, they have less luster and they spin more slowly, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's how you can tell that they are not real rings. And if you wait around, characters will just talk to you. I believe in 06, the defining factor about what makes dummy rings stand out is that they have physics. They just flop all around.
Which is so... They have euphoria.
Whereas for this game, they just kind of are duller and slower.
It's the Knuckles and Tails show. Knuckles is here to tell Tails' folks back home that he's actually the big hero, Sonic.
That was one part of Sonic the comic I very much enjoyed.
Oh yeah, it was... I mean, entirely unearned, first of all. But,
you know what? I think I'll give them that one.
I'll enjoy it.
Look, they did some stuff I did not care for in any way, but they also did some fun stuff, and I'll always give people credit where it's due.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Sonic the comic was a weird comic in the way that people pretend artsy Sonic was.
Yeah.
It was an actually strange comic.
Yeah. But I'm glad we read it. I don't think I'll read it again. I
Probably
might.
not.
I don't know.
I doubt we're going to be covering any of it on Bit Silly Book Club.
Yeah, it just... Even though it had, I think, less writers overall, I think the quality was still, like, more all over the place.
Yeah, because there were two primary writers. Nigel Kitsing is one people mostly remember, but there was another writer I remember who was there a lot, but it's been a while since we read it, and also people only ever bring up Nigel Kitsing, even though there was another very prominent writer who wrote some of my favorite stuff.
Louis Stringer.
Louis Stringer, was that it?
Yeah.
Okay, because, like, I believe he wrote a lot of the Amy and Techno stories. And those were silly, and I don't think, like, very, like, like, there's not a lot to analyze there, artistically or story-wise, but sometimes things are just kind of fun. I'm fine with things being just kind of fun.
Yeah. Okay,
You can take a flight path or a speed path.
guess I'll take the flight path. Oh.
Neat. There's like light puzzle sort of elements in this game.
Very
like,
light, yeah.
Yeah. And you can definitely see, I think, like where Shadow the Hedgehog got a fair amount of its sort of gameplay ideas and just like structure. Because it definitely was, very much a literal direct follow-up as being the next, major game after Heroes. Woo!
Yeah. Look
They
at all
got
those
scary
armored trains.
spikes.
Scary
They're
angry guys.
they're like scary devils. There's arrows telling you where to go so you don't die.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Eggman, for the arrows so that we know how to not be killed.
So nice.
Knuckles on a rail. Yeah, rail grinding.
The rail. Pulling out all the tricks.
Woo, 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 woo.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a key. And there's a target. This makes the pole come up.
Time to swing on this pole.
Yeah, and then Sonic at the end of the stage, when you get the highest rank, is like, I should have been a pole dancer. in a British accent.
I should have been a pole dancer. Was that close enough? I don't know.
I should have been a pole dancer.
Yeah.
It was a bit like that.
Little bit, just some Sonic facts for y'all here.
Look, I'm just saying, if whoever turned down Platinum at Sega weren't so cowardly, we would have had Bayonetta wearing a sexy Sonic costume. I think I read that they wanted to do one, but were told no.
Okay. Well, we did get a key at the end, so that's nice. Alright. Wasn't heavy on the enemies that level, just rail grinding.
Good old platforming and rail grinding, yeah.
Just as we all know, E is the passing grade.
Oh, your God, Ryan, what's up?
What's up? Oh man. Oh, why didn't Bayonetta have a Sonic costume? Apparently because they were cowardly.
I believe I read. You'll want to double check this if you want to, like, I don't know, put it somewhere where other people can see. But I recall reading to someone, maybe Kamiya, mentioning, I'm not sure who it was, that they wanted to have Bayonetta wear a Sonic costume, but were told no. What I definitely remember for sure is that when they showed the Link costume to Nintendo, it was buttoned up, the shirt.
Yeah.
And then whoever they were showing to at Nintendo was like, oh, well, why is it like that? Like, wouldn't it, like, match her character better if she was showing her fucking cleavage?
Showing her fucking tits, huh?
And that's why in the game, she's showing her tits. She's you know, the white undershirt is not buttoned up, not all closed up. It's so this is fun.
Yeah. Good on whoever was at Nintendo that day.
Are you being prohibited from being Sonic or Knuckles or Tails or Knuckles?
Apparently.
Oh. Okay, I guess I never realized that they take the switching away from you. Oh dear.
No, the ceiling is my friend right now.
Ah, man, missing those springs is scary and bad, and getting those springs is also scary and bad. Oh dear.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We did it.
I love reading interviews because you can find out just fun stuff. Like the first Xenoblade and how it got approved based on like Takashi Tetsuya showed like these paper mache models to someone at Nintendo, and they were like, "Oh wow, yeah, this looks great," and they approved it because they thought they were way further along.
Mm-hmm.
When literally it was just he had an idea, he went into the office, grabbed like an art person,
Yeah.
and they were like trying to finish another game. Everyone else in the office, while
Yeah.
he was just making paper mache with an artist in a corner.
Yeah. Oh lord.
And that's literally all they had to sew for what would later become Xenoblade. Definitely feel like Shadow the Hedgehog is a more refined game.
Yeah.
Though it's also, only doing one gameplay style.
If we're gonna want to keep pace, we'll want to try and get another key here and keep it.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, inside of the Hedgehog, which is another combat-focused game, it's specifically designed so that you can take a lot of hits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whereas in this game, you are specifically incentivized via the key system to not take any hits.
Yeah, and I definitely prefer how Shadow handled it.
Yeah, it's scary, when you're just trying to have your keys and then you end up with not having your keys. Hey there,
Alina with Spangle Shipper. Hi.
And thanks for the follow.
Yeah. We like Tangle Whisper being girlfriends together, so thanks for coming by. We know it's a Sonic ship, yeah.
Yeah. As you might notice, as we are playing a Sonic game,
We are very familiar.
we're a little bit aware. We actually have done reviews of the IDW Sonic comics, just a couple so far, because we just started doing them this year, and so we've only reviewed the ones that have come out. Since reviewing them plus Imposter Syndrome, which started before.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, we started when we started, and now we're doing. We're gonna be. Yeah. So you're plural. Y'all are plural anyway. That's really cool. All right. Just try and make sure we don't die here.
I just noticed that was a spike ball. I thought that was one of those special switches that you hit.
Not this time. Not this time.
I would have just ran face first into that.
I'm sure in a past life I did just that. That made no sense. All right.
But yeah, we'll definitely be doing more comic reviews as more comics come out.
Yeah.
Because there is issue 49 coming out later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. All right. There we go.
I hope all that works out and goes well for you. All right,
Yeah.
this is this one where there's the two switches.
Yeah.
I think you want them to go the same way.
Maybe. No. All right.
I think you want them both facing diagonal and to the right. That way they connect. If you look up, maybe you'll see if they do.
There we go. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks. All right. Yeah.
Always fun when they put the boost so that you don't have to worry about getting onto the rail. You just know that it'll work.
It'll work. Yeah. Oh man, I like when things work.
Because when you move in at very high speed in a Sonic game, sometimes things don't work.
Yeah.
High speed accent. It turns out it's tough.
Alina with Spangle Shipper writes that their favorite Sonic game is Three Knuckles, That, or Generations of Colors. Definitely not our favorites, but good on you for good on y'all anyway for enjoying them.
Yeah. We played just recently Shadow the Hedgehog, and before that both adventure games, and definitely Adventure 2 and Shadow are very much up there for me.
Yeah.
it's hard for me to like pick concrete favorites, but like
Yeah.
um, SA2, Sato, O6, and Forces are definitely all up there for me.
You'd love to play Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, which has Mighty Ray. Yeah, yeah, I would too. We'll see if they ever re-release that.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember it was stated. I think it was Zem's Collection. They stated that they
Yeah.
didn't do it because it would be very difficult.
Hmm.
It was considered,
Okay.
but I believe that like due to like the difficulty in translating the trackball control,
Yeah.
they didn't do it. I would very much like them to port it someday, just because like it's a very interesting piece of Sonic history. I think.
I think so too.
And it's one that like a lot of people just have never gotten a chance to play. I feel because arcade game.
Yeah. I think we're good. I think we're good right now.
Yeah, we're mostly just trying to focus on the game and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now we're just trying to get through the game and.
Ooh, Ryan saying that they played a Sega
A
Can you say
Sega
the
cabinet, a Sega Sonic cabinet in America years ago. Good on you, Ryan.
Oh, I think you need to break the last one too.
Aw, man. Hold on. There we go. Thank you.
That's so cool, Ryan.
Yeah.
Because like, it's Ryan says an arcade by them that had Sega Sonic, and gotta say, pretty fun game. Really hard though. That sounds about right from what I know about it. It's definitely from everything
no,
I've seen.
my key,
Oh,
no!
no! Oh, the key! Oh, with the gun and the gun.
Okay, there's a breakable wall there. I'm gonna try that after this.
Yeah.
Actually, I should try it right now because this might
Yeah.
raise up.
Yeah, sometimes just defeating enemies does things.
Yeah.
Oh, camera. Okay. Rings. Okay, that's just that door for some reason. Why those rings are just there?
I don't know.
Yeah. Ooh. That arcade also had Sonic the Fighters, Ryan says, which was fun to play with an actual joystick.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Okay.
I've only played Sonic the Fighters as part of Zem's Collection. I'm not a big fighting game person, but I had fun with it. This is a big gun for some reason, and now you go left and right, and you can get balloons and try
So
not to get
hard.
hurt.
So hard.
Oh, you made a decision. Oh dear.
No.
Uh-huh. Very fast-paced. He went up. Nice.
Oh.
Oh no!
Well, it's gonna stop now, Knuckles. Don't worry about that. And I'm falling for a long time. Okay. Alright. Maybe if I go down here, there'll be a key somewhere.
There's a box. A switch.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, with Spangle Shipper. I'm really glad you're having a good time here. Right now, not really talking about the movie right now. So let's just right now we're playing Sonic Heroes. We definitely hope that Tangle and Whisper get to be girlfriends. Yeah.
I will say though that if there's any chance of it happening, it'll probably happen in the comics where they exist.
Yeah.
Hoping that you don't fall off the rail this time, because that was not fun.
That was not fun. I mean, it's very familiar
Like-
for me, but yeah.
Mhm.
This
It was
is
just
why
like
I have
it-
trust issues with this game. Yeah.
Like, it looked like you were about to get on the rail, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, yeah.
This door won't open with a switch.
Yeah, in fact, it just won't open
It just won't
in
open.
general.
Well, screw you, door. Actually, I gotta actually take a break here real quick, but we'll be right back.
Alright. How do you deal with a person who's just constantly oversharing and being nonsensical? Clearly, I should not have accepted that message request. Apologies for this. Yep. But you were saying? Like, here's the thing. If you want me to, I can be like, hey, I get that you're have a lot to say, but like, maybe, chill down a bit, like, because, but I don't want to say that it was like, because we haven't really run into this yet, like how to deal with people in streams. We're not being great. Certainly not like this anyway. So, do you think me just gently being like, hey, maybe tone it down a notch would be okay? I just need a yes or no. Yeah. Mhm. We'll see how they react after we come back, and then I guess I'll just take it as I can because I'm the one who is you're playing, so I'll try and handle chat. Yeah, and all of this other stuff. Yeah, whatever. But yeah.
All right, we're back, and hopefully we're gonna get that key. I mean, we don't need to, we don't need to like get all the Chaos Emeralds in one go, but I really would like
Yeah.
to.
And I mean, there's 3 other teams after this. So.
Yeah. Just gonna try and be careful here.
I mean, you could be not Sonic.
I was Tails earlier. Yeah. I don't have to be careful anymore. I did it once.
That's kind of logic.
Okay, we'll go over here, have Knuckles break these open, and then take care of them. Tails.
I mean, I just leave it to Tails.
Leave it. Yeah.
I feel like the fight characters just, because of their maneuverability and the fact they're a stack, are just the easiest ones to hit the switches.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was...
Okay. All right, we're going
Don't
up.
do
we're
it,
going up.
Sonic!
Here we go. All right.
Hmm.
This again. All right.
Yeah, and hoping it works this time.
It's a very on-rail segment, so there's not a lot I can do when it messes up.
I guess just hold hard to the left or right and hope you can catch one of the other rails if it doesn't
Yeah,
work.
yeah. We'll do that.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I faulted there.
Yeah, it's... I guess
We got a life that time, so like
Yeah,
we're
and
not
we did
losing
we
anything.
did the other time too.
Yeah, so we're good. We have 42 lives. We're not gonna lose any. Good lord.
That's a lot of lives.
It sure is. It sure is. I mean, some people don't have any lives, so you know we should be lucky.
Mm.
We should be thankful for the amount that we have
Yeah.
that we can enjoy. Yeah.
It definitely feels like you need to very much decide if you're going on the side path or the center path, and
I did not decide.
you gotta stick to
Gotta.
one or the other.
Leave it to me.
There's something satisfying about watching the stack
Yeah.
get smaller.
That's why I choose it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Where we go, yeah. Poor Tails. Oh man. Oh no! No! Okay, there we lost a life.
What killed you?
Someone shooting me from far away.
Okay, I didn't see the bullet at all.
Yeah, I happened to. It was a pretty tricky situation there.
Mm-hmm. Wee.
Just sidestepping these.
Certainly doesn't help that, you lose all your levels when you die, so then the enemies are harder, so...
Yeah.
That's what you need, triangle jumps. Let's hold hands.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Got all the rings that time.
Maybe you want to, stun it with Tails and then Knuckles it. Or Sonic it. However you want to handle, Sonic.
Okay, we're back where we were.
So you're gonna do Knuckles on the little tiny pathway this time?
Yeah, that's a great idea, Cluster. I'm gonna do Knuckle now. Well, oh, no, then they would fall over.
You give everyone a turn.
You're right.
Careful not to fall.
Oh, maybe you should have been careful not to fall, Sonic.
Maybe you should think about yourself for
And
once.
take your own advice.
Take your own.
You also could have put them on your hands. If you had thought of that before you got onto this narrow place. If you cared about your friend. I'm joking.
Oh man. Oh, we're having a good time tonight. Alright.
Locking on mechanics definitely are tricky in this game. I don't think
For
they're...
sure.
Man, I definitely forgot how comparatively rough some of the mechanics were in this game compared to Sato. Just guess since we know we can skip those.
Yeah, I'm good with it skipping them.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have known that the first time, but then I guess you fell off anyway, so
So, you know.
it's not like we were gonna keep that key anyway we did it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm not speeding
No.
up currently. Just
You know, if we can just hit a checkpoint
hit a
anytime
checkpoint.
soon.
mm-hmm. Just hit a checkpoint, and it'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go up there.
Let's go up there. All right. Man. All right.
We're not going there, are we? Yes, we are.
Hmm.
Don't like it when it's not quite doing it, you know?
Oh, this game is just not as refined as Sato was.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have played this one first.
We didn't know how long it would take.
We didn't know they were gonna end up playing it all this year.
Yeah, but here we are, doing it.
Yeah. I'm glad we are doing it.
Me too. Yeah, alright.
That's it. Let's keep moving. I'm right behind you. Here we go. Take this. Got it.
If I just hit B, they'll just do that.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
if
they
I
also-
hit twice, then I do that. But like,
Yeah. But they also start rotating if you're there in Glabopula form.
mm,
So then you'd only have to hit B once to toss them.
oh man,
Yeah.
don't like that. Don't like that.
Maybe this is not the place to test your combat moves. Oh dear. Triangle jumping here. Gah.
Do it.
And somehow it works out that you don't die and now you're grinding on rails.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time.
Oh god.
Time for a car. You might get hit and lose people, so try not to get hit, because I don't think there was any obstacles on the Seaside Hill car.
Ow.
Oh! Oh yeah, you can jump. And I think that's Tails' ability. And you lose jumping if you lose Tails,
Cool. Yeah.
I think.
Good stuff. Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff.
Uh-huh. I definitely think not getting that, question mark so that things weren't explained.
But I'm okay.
No, you broke the car.
Going there, are we? Yes, we
I
are.
was okay though.
No, you broke the car.
Oh
Car mechanics were maybe not the best plan.
no.
This level is nerve-wracking.
It sure is. I'm pretty anxious throughout all this.
Yeah.
Man, I'm doing my best, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
this game is definitely both like it's a bit tough, but also just like not all these mechanics are well implemented, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Each time the bobsled takes on damage, one character is thrown off the bobsled. The speed decreases if I'm thrown off, and if Tails falls off, the bobsled won't be able to jump.
also you lose because Tails is the last character. Well, that's Team Blast.
If I could team blast this into victory. All those Eggman's robots. All of them. Mm-hmm.
There's like no way to jump over that if you've lost speed though.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, that's the end. Oh dear. Mm-hmm. Whew.
Okay. We did it, everyone.
Checkpoint. Good good checkpoint.
Leave it to me.
What's on the... I might need all three, so what's over here? Okay, just that. Okay, alright. No temper tails!
Hmm. Yeah. Go
Where's
tail.
Tails is alright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It does vaguely remind me of something we never got to hear during Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah?
We never heard the line from the gun soldier when he says Mr. Yutsunaka is all right.
Aww. He's alright, though.
Yeah.
Here we go! Oh boy.
Alright, stage ends. Another high-speed segment. Does this one have damaging in it? Ooh, double one-ups.
I think that accounts for everything we lost.
I mean, we were getting multiple one-ups even during the tough
Yeah,
sections.
we're
46.
We're good, we're good.
But, no key.
Yep. Well. We'll go back later.
Yeah. And, you know, there's more teams, so
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah.
we'll have regular chances to do it, even just on the regular playthrough, and if needed,
Yeah.
we can try to do it. Try to force it. Oh.
Not my day.
Okay. Alright, that level was a bit much, but we made it past it.
Mm-hmm. How are you feeling?
Oh, man. I'm just glad we're through it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was just a lot. That was a lot to deal with all at once. Now we have a boss battle.
Yeah. Remember
That thing's loaded with Eggman's weapons. Eggman!
remember the Egg Hawk?
Oh man, now it's the Egg Albatross.
Yeah, which is less intimidating. Also, it's just the Egg Hawk on a blimp. It's the Egg Hawk, but now it's mounted on a blimp. I know I just said that twice, basically, but it's a fairly ridiculous boss concept.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize.
Doing the best.
Yeah, you are doing your best.
Thank you.
I just sometimes with the camera in the game, and I'm surprised. It's never an indictment about you or your playing.
Okay, alright.
It's just
Alright.
me being surprised and being in the middle of saying words when I am surprised.
Leave it to Dave. Dave. Oh, Dave.
Oh god. That'll make things easier.
Leave it to
Hmm. Whew, that was fast that and you did that. Very good.
Fuck 'em up, Tails! Fuck 'em up!
Ah, always good when your flight character has some levels on them.
Hmm. Hold on, that'll give me more.
Oh, there's the team blast.
Mhm.
Whenever you're in a good position for it.
Yes. Leveling up.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it to me. Dave.
Just making sure I do okay here.
Mm-hmm.
Now Sonic's all leveled up.
Good for Sonic.
Oh boy.
There's that Egg Albatross. Alright. Tails is fully leveled up. Now you can do some real damage. I mean, it's not like the thing's gonna sit still or do a rotary attack.
Yeah.
So it's not like you got much of a chance to...
All of
Yeah,
them.
you just gotta go for it. I think. Yeah, Sonic can help you get close. Ow, darn it.
It's alright?
Here we go.
Oh man.
Alright. There's the lower part now. The balloon. I
His
mean, I
hands are
guess you are
crushed
getting
though.
launched at it, so.
Okay, maybe I'll go near it and then.
Oh, yeah, Team Blast.
Alright.
And how Sonic is helping. Sonic's being definitely very helpful. Now it's just the Egg Hawk again.
Yay!
That guy never gives up, does he?
I mean, he's getting away, so he's kind of giving up.
And it has barely any HP, good. Ah.
Okay, alright.
Did it. You did it.
Thank you.
Take that, Eggman!
Hmm.
Yeah,
Take
D
that,
for
Eggman.
take that.
Ah.
Okay, alright.
It's a bait?
Watch as I conquer the world with my air fleet, and this time can't stop me.
Drat, a trap to stall for time. Sonic,
Big ol' fist-themed air fleet.
Not an Eggman robot. Sonic! Knuckles! Wait for me!
I mean, it is, but, you know.
Oh no!
Mmm.
Well, time for Frog Forest.
How are you just feeling after all of that?
We have done a lot here.
Yeah, and it was kind of stressful.
It very much was.
I could probably use a break after all that.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah,
I think it's enough for tonight.
I think
for
that's
today.
I think that's enough for today.
All
You
right.
know, this has been a lot of Sonic Heroes, and
Yeah.
gosh, just my nerves
I'm sorry.
after No, not you.
Yeah.
After Rail Canyon. And
Well,
whatever
according to
the
this,
second
we're over
part's
halfway,
called. Yeah,
which is
57.
good.
That's percentages.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so at this rate, it'll just take us 8 streams to do all the stories, not counting getting all the emeralds. Oh god, this is why we're skipping this game initially.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll make it happen. I mean, it'll all work out.
Thanks for coming by, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks so much for stopping by and chat, Ryan.
It was good to see you, Ryan.
Yeah, it's good to see you. And yeah, it's good to be going to this game. It's you know, in some ways it's a comfort. In other ways, it's very nerve-wracking.
Yeah, definitely they refined a lot of things later
Absolutely.
on in, like,
Yeah.
you know, I feel like we felt a lot of refinement between SA1 and 2. And then when they jumped over to the next generation of consoles, I feel like, you know, things got a bit rougher again. They definitely went for very ambitious stuff, so yeah. And I think with Shadow, they...
With Shadow, like you think they made it like just a better experience overall? Because I think that I would agree with that. I think you cut out there. Wait for them to come back here before we.
Being heard. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Am I being heard now?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Disarticulate my words. What I was saying is that I feel like Shadow refined things in the same way that Sonic Adventure 2 refined things after Sonic Adventure 1. the mechanics are a bit smoother. They're more reliable.
Yeah, so
And like they were being very ambitious with Sonic Heroes. They were trying a lot of things, and I think that's part of what led to roughness. And like it's admirable to try things, but whoo, it can be a bit nerve wracking when you aren't always sure that the game's going to work the way you want it to, and
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
well, we're gonna be doing Team Sonic next time. Maybe finishing it. We'll see.
And probably we got halfway through in 2 hours, so however next stream goes. And I think Rail Candy is probably be the most stressful part.
Yes.
I just remember having fun when you get to the fleet.
Yeah, but like then I think we'll do Team Rose.
Take a break.
Yeah,
From-
that. And also like you gotta start with Sonic, but then afterwards like it just makes sense to do Amy.
Yeah. Also, you can hit Y, by the way, here to make summon Omotsao.
For those who are new to action games.
Omotsao will actually describe each of the teams to you.
Team Sonic features high-speed gameplay and intense team action. Team Chaotix offers a very unique mission-based style of gameplay. Team Dark stages are more difficult and recommended for the intermediate players.
Alright, man. Okay, but like, so we're gonna finish Team Sonic, then do Team Rose, then Team Chaotix, and then we'll finally finish at Team Shadow Magoosh.
Yeah, they are.
They're
They're
a triad.
definitely they're the hard mode. And there
They're
is like
all
I believe there's a super hard mode you unlock where it's Team Sonic, but they are having the hardest of stages. I've never
man.
unlocked it. I don't know how
Well,
you unlock
I
it.
don't think we need to, you know.
We won't be because we don't even know if we're gonna get the Chaos Emeralds.
Honestly, I feel determined to just like even if it doesn't work out on stream, I'll just go off stream and just get it all done. I think I can do it.
You'll do your best, but very publicly, no promises. It just
No
might not
promises.
work out.
Yeah, it might not work out, and that's okay.
Yeah. We'll do our best.
Yeah, but until then, anyone watching can go ahead and leave a follow if they like. If you're watching from the
We will
VOD,
be
yeah.
we will be back later. We try to stream on Tuesday and Thursday at least, and sometimes we stream on other days as well.
Yeah, we're trying to be flexible. But yeah, and if you're watching from the VOD, if you'd like to leave a leave a comment, like us, subscribe to us, just
Yeah, because all our VODs, we upload them to our YouTube channel.
It's silly VODs, yeah.
Yeah, which will be linked in our Twitch description if you're looking for it here on Twitch.
Yeah. But until next time, I'm Felicia Rondo, and that's closer over there.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.